The F-150 Lightning redefines the iconic Ford truck with a powerful electric twist. This all-electric truck combines performance with cutting-edge technology, offering instant torque, zero emissions, and the ability to power your home. With its spacious front trunk, impressive towing capabilities, and built-in power outlets, the F-150 Lightning is versatile. Whether you're on the job, off the grid, or just hitting the road, this electric truck is built to tackle anything while driving, but also has its own share of challenges. We'll examine and weigh them in this video. So let's get into it. The four trims are the Pro, the XLT, the Lariat, and the Platinum. The F-150 Lightning has two battery options. The 98 kWh usable standard range battery in the bottom three trims and the 131 kWh usable extended range battery in the top trim Platinum. The F-150 Lightning is 232.7 inches in length, 80 inches in width without the mirrors, 96 with them, and 78.3 inches in height. Its wheelbase is 145.5 inches and it has a ground clearance of 8.4 inches. The link to the detailed specs is available in the description of this video. It has a bed that measures 67.1 inches or over 5.5 feet in length and comprises of 52.8 cubic feet in box volume. That goes with the 14.1 cubic feet of its mega power frunk, one of the largest. The batteries AC charge at 19.2 kilowatts or at 80 amps on the larger pack and 11.3 kilowatt or 48 amps on the base option. Its DC capability is a shockingly low 150 kilowatts. That's very small for a battery that large and probably the reason for its poor long distance performance. The extended range battery brings 300 to 320 miles, but I would count on about 280 to 290 in real world range. The EPA rating is 320 miles and its efficiency by itself could be 1.7 to 2 miles per kilowatt hour. The standard range offers 230 miles EPA. Its towing range has all kinds of estimates being put out, but I don't have one. Plenty depends on the type of trailer, its axles, weight, and other factors. Ford does offer some software assistance here, which we'll come to in a bit. The payload would be between 1600 to 2400 pounds, and the towing would be between 5000 to 10,000 pounds based on options. The Ford F-150 Lightning has a dual motor drive system with two permanent magnet motors. The standard range battery delivers 452 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque. That jumps to 580 horsepower and 775 pound-feet in the extended range battery. The most distinct recognition of the Ford F-150 Lightning is the LED strip that runs across the front in the extended range trim. The cooling is happening at the bottom. In place of the conventional grille is a mock grille. Beneath the grille are strong metal bumpers and tow hooks. The Lightning has a powered hood, and with the grille being a part of it, it offers very low loading height that makes it very useful loading heavy cargo. Opening the hood reveals the enormous 14.1 cubic feet front trunk, by itself capable of around 400 pounds of payload. The front trunk offers some proportionately large understorage where you could expect the 30 amp EVSE, optionable to 48 amps or 80 amps even. The front trunk has four 120 volt points capable of delivering 2.4 kilowatt each, besides one USB-A and one USB-C ports. The Lightning has a CCS1 charge port on the driver's side quarter panel and a Mach 1 on exactly the opposite side. Ford was the first to receive the Tesla adapter, and when previously using the Magic Dock, it experienced issues with the supercharger cables that struggled to reach up to the charging port. Hopefully the level 4 Tesla superchargers would resolve that issue. The taillight modules you see stick out from the body. An LED light pipe runs across the tailgate of the truck. The reverse lights are placed at the middle of the tailgate. The secondary backup lights are smartly placed under the closed tailgate, usable when the tailgate is open. In the middle of the tailgate is the F-150 regular integrated step. The open tailgate has a cup holder, a pencil holder, and a ruler, all illustrating the work truck profile. The sheet inside the bed is the same as a regular F-150, and that means the bed liner you would have on an ICE F-150 will fit on this one as well. The cargo bed is equipped with four 120 volt points which combined with the points in the front trunk can deliver 7.2 kilowatt continuous power. The cargo bed also consists of a 240 volt point capable of delivering 30 amps or 9.6 kilowatts. This point can be used to provide level 2 charging for another EV. Ford also offers the bidirectional backup power system with the Ford Charge Station Pro. It's level 2 EVSE capable of 80 amps input called the Intelligent Backup Power. This is a separate system with independent costs. The Lightning has a 5-seat cabin in front of the 5.5 feet truck bed. The front seats have two-way adjustable lumbar support and all the seats can have colors based on the trim. The trim named Platinum could offer massaging front seats. Under the row 2 seats is some very handy storage, and behind the center console in the rear seats are a couple of USB ports and a 12-volt socket. The door panels have a variety of materials in use. There's plenty of storage in the doors with a mid pocket and a lower pocket that's divided into two halves. Alongside the lower pocket are the speakers. The upper section of the dash is made of hard touch material with stitched material on top and bottom of what's an upper glove box that's smaller in size. The lower glove box looks the standard bin style. Alongside the glove boxes is a 12 volt and a 20 amp point. The end of the dash has vents. The infotainment screen will depend on the trim. The Pro and the Exterior trim get the 12-inch landscape center display, while the Lariat and the Platinum get the 15.5-inch portrait style that's also seen in the Ford Mustang Mach-E. The center display has the volume knob in the center and vents on either side. The driver monitoring sensors just adjacent to the center display and on the door panels. Under the vents on the driver side is the Pro Trailer Assist dial that is used to back up a trailer along with the start-stop button. Under the center display are some physical buttons: the defroster, the hazard lights, the autonomous parking system, and the stability control. Under that is the storage with the wireless charging mat, two USB ports, and the shifter or handle. That shifter can descend into the cubby. Folding the armrest over it creates a flat work surface. Next to the shifter is some space that could hold a phone and two big cup holders. And under the armrest is even more storage with a divider. Ford also allows users to specify trailer details in the infotainment system. The onboard system then determines more real-world range changes with towing over time. On the steering, the controls for the adaptive cruise are found on the left spoke, along with the volume control of the infotainment system. On the right are the controls for the 12-inch instrument cluster, along with the track forward and back. The 12-inch instrument cluster is standard on all trims. The Pro and the Exterior come with the 18-inch wheels, the Lariat with the 20-inch, and the Platinum with the 22-inch. The immediate driving factor one notices with the Lightning is the enormous power. The 0 to 60 numbers could surpass even those put out by Ford. In spite of being heavier than its more conventional ICE variant, it seemed equally impressive to halt. Even in the ride, it could be feeling better than any unibody vehicle, even though it's not one. The cabin will seem amazingly quiet in the Lightning with the added isolation of the battery pack, on top of the general isolation that all body-on-frame vehicles enjoy. All in all, it's not the ride quality and handling that one will complain about in the F-150 Lightning. The Ford F-150 Lightning offers voice recognition that differs slightly in specs between the lower and higher trims. It offers wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the 360 camera in the top 3 trims, the Ford Pass Connect app in all 4. The actual performance of these systems could vary, and it would be really interesting for me to try all of them in the real world. The primary factor with large pickup trucks is range, and particularly with those engaged in work, like towing and hauling large payloads, etc. Range has been a challenge with large electric work trucks. Besides the range are the regular problems with the non-software defined vehicles. They generally fail on navigation, route planning, battery management software options, and things as basic as charging. Ford has been the first to sign and roll out NACS adapters, but as I've put in several videos, that's a long and uncertain path. Simply spoken, these applications will struggle unless their big batteries can charge reliably and quickly. If you like this video, let me know through your reactions, especially your comments. If you would like to see my full impressions of the 2024 Nissan Ariya, check the video here or in the description. See you in the next one.